how to group and ungroup elements in Canva. So hey guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can group and ungroup elements in your Canva design. So while working on a Canva design, you might have noticed that sometimes you have to place, let's say, a number of elements together. And while adjusting the layouts or while changing the design, you might also have to move them. So it might be tiring to move them one by one. So instead, what we do is treat those number of elements as a single element. This is called grouping, and just the opposite of that is called ungrouping. So let me show you how you can do that. So in order to start, let me add some elements into our Canva design right here, which I have already opened. So let's add some elements. So let's say I want to add this particular flower picture right here, and then let's say this flower, and let's say this flower as well. So as you can see that I have added these three images of flowers. So now I need to group them. So let's say I'm making a design where I want these flowers to be present here. I'll just adjust the layers just so that it looks nice, and these shall come here. So let's assume that I want this particular image to be appear as a single image, and whenever I try to move this, it should move as a complete image. So what I can do is simply group them. So there are basically two methods in order to group these three photographs or elements. So the first method is that you simply double tap over the screen, and using this dragging rectangle you can select these three elements just like you do in your PC. And then once you have done selecting these, you can click onto this group button right here. And once you will do this, you can see that now these elements are grouped together. And in order to ungroup, once you will select them, you can see this option of ungroup. So select the complete element and then choose the ungroup, and this will ungroup all of the elements from this particular group. Now moving on to the another method is that you need to hold the shift key, and then you can select the elements that you want. So for example, here you can see that currently the purple rectangle is pointing towards this particular elements. So simply hold the shift key and then click onto this, and you can see this has been selected. And then moving on to this element, so simply press the shift key again and click onto this element, and here you can see these two have been selected. So you can group these two as well, and if you want to add the third or the bigger picture as well, you can again press the shift button and click onto this picture as well. And now you can see once you will release the shift button that all the three of these images have been selected. And then you can either click onto this group button, or you can simply press the Control and G key combinations. And once you will do this, you can see that the images have been grouped. And in order to ungroup, you can select the complete group, and after selecting you can click onto this ungroup button, and here you can see that the image has been again ungrouped into the composite elements using which we had made it from. So that's how easily you can group and ungroup elements in Canva. So that's all for this video. If this video was helpful to you, consider giving this video a like. Do tell us in the comments how it went for you, or if you have any suggestions or questions to ask. And also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more such exciting and helpful content. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.